Well, I've had a bit of a ride today. I've got wet, but drying out quickly. Coming from Kataman to Tacloban, down the west coast of Sama. So we'll turn this around, this fishing village here. A local says it's called Jiabong. So it's a little river entry from the sea. We've got all the boats here and I see a bit of fish for sale on the side of the road here. So I'm on about a 6-hour ride today. A couple of stops. There's a lot of bamboo there stacked up for some reason. Maybe they build the rafts to hold the boats on to get them out of the water. So it's just another little fishing village. Small boats and big boats. Jiabong. That's the name of it. But I've come through Kapalogan and I'm on my way to Tacloban. So I've had some pretty views just the last hour looking over the coast. Outlying islands and all kinds. Looks like a little gathering place there with the grass around the edges. I'll have a look at that. I've decided to stop here the night. How's that for a wagon? So this is a township of Jiabong. I love Jiabong. Do you love Jiabong? Yes, you love Jiabong? Yep. Look at how many girls. Yeah, they love Jiabong. They look pretty happy. So I'm going to stay the night. I saw a hotel and I was just standing outside after checking in and the boys from Lithuania went past and I stopped. They're going to head for Tacloban. That was my idea today. Here's some locals. Hello. Hello. Do you like Jiabong? You like Jiabong? Do you love Jiabong? Wow, they're running away. Jiabong. This is a little fishing village. And this is the park. Okay. I'm creating a stir. Hello, what's your name?
Hi, my name is Heart of Yunmurad.
Wow, and your name? Janaya, what a nice, pretty name. What's your name? Frances. Nice names. Well, there's a lot of kids here, and there must. Steve. My name's Steve from New Zealand. Yeah. So, Steve from New Zealand. Okay. So, where's your school? Elementary school? Where is your school? Not Tagalog. Bisaya?
Bisaya? No.
Waray.
Waray.
No, Spanish. Speaking Spanish. Okay, well here's kind of a jeepney, but thank you very much. So the school must be just here. And this is the transport. Go home. Hang on the back. If you're a Canto boy. Yeah, it's a lively little place, but I'm going to stay the night because I'm tired of riding. So I'm going to get my pandesal, which I think this might be pandesal, in the morning. Hi gals, how are you? A typical little bakery. Now it's a bit of a hectic town at the moment because look at this. Back up, mate, so the little car can get by, the Wego, because they're digging up the town and creating havoc. So I might find a snack at the 7-Eleven if there's no restaurant here. That's the main bus to Tacloban. They're pretty shy here. So I've had a double banana there, but here's my bike, and I saw this hotel and I thought, that's it, I'm going to stay here. Hotel Alejandra. I've stayed in one of the same name in Tacloban before, but it's probably about another 60-70 kilometres to Tacloban. I'm over it. I'm going to stay here the night, so I'll get the bike parked up over the road in the gates, but they don't have keys and locking of the doors, so don't leave too many valuables in your room at the Alejandra Hotel at Jiabong, Sama. I can't say I'm in northern Sama anymore because I'm getting down towards the middle. But right here, I was standing and I saw a couple of the guys from Lithuania that I was seeing along the way, about 6 of them on scooters. They're coming down from Manila, so they've crossed from Luzon into Sama. They've decided to stop in Tacloban rather than get to Ormoc for their ferry to Mindanao, wherever they're going. So anyway, I might see them in Tacloban. I put them on to a good restaurant, the Dream Cafe, Australian owner. Okay. The locals here at Bijong or Jiabong tell me there's no beach, but I found a road that heads towards the sea. How's this area here, eh? There's a bit of a flood prevention wall there, but it's a bit of a stranded bit of water here, but I'm just going to go along, but I can't hold this while I get into gear. So I've just come along here. Kids are everywhere, but looks like probably fishing families here, living right nearby the sea. But you see, back in the day there would be no seawall, and they can bring their boats right up to their house. But nowadays the sea walls are everywhere. This guy's got a big raft, but there's a lot of boats here. Maybe they're anchored on the edge of the reef or the lagoon. They say, hey Joe, Americano. So it looks like this water's kind of trapped these days. But at one time they would have brought the boats right alongside these houses. But with the seawall, things change, and maybe they use these bamboo rafts. See that? They drag their boat up on that for the night. So it's the same all the way along. All the fishing villages are often blocked off now. But there's kind of a bit of a bamboo jetty here. It looks like they suffered a fire. I'll walk along. It's quite pretty tonight. So this is obviously for putting the boat on there. They drag the boats up. Some of the boats have the outriggers, but they can easily take those off. You put your boat on here, bro. Fishing boat there. He's thinking about it. It's going to float out to sea. Anyway, I don't know what they've done here, but looks like it's suffered a bit of a fire. Yeah, you see at one time, without the seawalls, they just bring their boats right up to their houses, which are on stilts, bamboo stilts or whatever. But now they have to anchor those up. So when there's a typhoon, which is not as bad on this west coast of Sama as the east, but makes things vulnerable. So this bamboo is huge. That's massive bamboo, but they use it for outriggers on their boats and building those rafts. So a young guy said, yeah, back in the day the sea come into those houses, but now the seawall's here. Most of the boats are parking on the edge, and this on low tide may be a lot of mud flat exposed seabed. Anyway, I'll head back into town. I've just come along the end of the road a bit, and there's a bit of a square here, the church here, but I'm just going to go around the corner there, if I can just prop up my phone without it falling off this time. Now the phone's running and the lens is just above the dial of the bike. I got myself a GoPro. It's a bit bumpy here. I don't want to bump the phone off. Hello. It's a bit bumpy and muddy here. But looks like a little green area. Yeah, the phone's just propped up between the speedo and the rev counter. Better take it easy. Somehow it reminds me of India. These barren areas, but I think it's been cleared, maybe even filled in with soil because of the seawall. They've made extra land here. So I dare say, because of the seawall, they've filled in. But we'll just come along here. So it's no longer really a natural coastline because of the seawall. I'd say the sea extended in towards the church there. But there must be a couple of hundred boats out there on the right out there on the edge of the shallow. It's very pretty tonight. Bit hard to see, but there's boats all the way. Yep, I'm slowly getting the name of this place, but they call it Jiabong, and they don't know the meaning. You don't know the meaning of this Jiabong. What are you drinking?
Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew in the plastic bag. Oh, nice. Well, I'll head back to my room. Nice to see the place.